Alrighty, Louisiana beer review. This is why I made that comment. Oh, yeah. I had no fun out there today replowing because more snow fell. So, as you can see, down in the basement, not in the backyard, not at my country estate. So, and I am ready for day 2 of the fabulous Advent beer calendar. Number 2. Number 2. And it's in a can. How can I tell? Because of my psychic powers, I was able to discern it through the plastic poop bag that this is a beer. Ooh. I have never seen the likes of this before, and I'm actually pretty excited today because, it's one of those fruit beers, and I like fruit beers. So, this is, well, I'm trying to figure out, it's from Lakefront Brewery. Love that. Looks like it's in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And it has uh, the logo of it looks sort of like a Bronco, or it could be a custom van. It's called Fruit Wagon, Passion Fruit and Mango Ale. An easy drinking beer with a tropical twist of fruit. Nice. And it's got great can art. Please recycle. I want to come back. Please recycle me. I want to come back. I love that. That is awesome. Looking to see if there's any kind of 5% alcohol by volume, any kind of legend on it. No, just the standard warning, no flaming hatchet juggling while pregnant and drunk. So, brewed and canned by Lakefront Brewery, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm going to give you guys a gander at this because I really, really like this can. This is a fun can. Look at that. That is cool. And there's the logo for Lakefront Brewery. Sorry. Anyway, we're going to be cracking this one open and drinking it out of the fabulous Fez Meets beer mug. So, because, well, why not? It's 12 ounces and that's a 16-ounce mug. Why not? So, let's, this video is going surprisingly quickly. I'm already opening the beer and I'm only 3 minutes in. Should I rush through it? Nah, I won't. But I will open it and I will pour it. And who knows, maybe I'll start speaking in half speed, and then you guys will have to go down to the video controls and double the speed so that it sounds like it's normal. Yeah, seems like a logical thing to do. Pouring it in, kids. All right, it is a pale yellow beer with a slight haze to it. And it pours nicely. And I don't see any solids in there, but it is effervescent. So lots of bubbles happening. So let's give this thing a sniff in glass. I smell the mango. I don't smell the passion fruit, but I smell the mango. Probably because I'm keyed to mango. I love mangoes. So, um, I don't smell a lot of the beer, although I do smell a little bit of the yeast. So, um, let's just tuck in on it, huh? Ooh. Oh, this is not a sweet beer. This is not a sweet beer. It reminds me a little bit of Mango Cart, but it's a little bit more complex on the grain side, um, and a little bit less mangoey, to tell you the truth. Um, this is an easy drinking beer, as they put on this label. An easy drinking beer with a tropical twist of fruit. Yeah, it is an easy drinking beer. On the sweetness scale, okay, I guess I'm going to have to start doing a sweetness scale. So that Samuel Smith's cherry that I had the other day, that was from 1 to 10. That was a 10 on the sweetness scale. It was a very sweet beer. That Delirium Red that I had, I would say that was more like a 2 on the sweetness scale. This is actually around the same, 1 or 2 on the sweetness scale. Um, so it's not a dessert beer. It is definitely a warm weather beer, though. I'm just wishing the weather was warm enough for me to be outside. Sorry. You saw what's out there. I even thought about doing one out by a campfire, but I was like, there's too much snow in my driveway for me to do it by the campfire. So, let's go back in. Okay, so it's got a hint of sour to it. That from first putting in the mouth all the way through the swallow, there's this undertone of sourness to it. Not unpleasant at all. Um, that was sort of the overwhelming thing there, so I'm going back in to get a little bit more to describe. I'd have to downgrade that sweetness scale to a 1. The sour is bringing the fruit flavor, and it's got a nice mild roast on the grains. I'm surprised the alcohol content is not higher, but maybe that's what they were shooting for. And it's not, like a double warded beer or anything like that, like some stouts are and things like that, which increase the alcohol level. So, um, I like this beer. I do. It's very tasty. I don't know if it's different enough to warrant me going out of my way to find it, though. I do love the can art, though. I really do. That is so much fun. With that fruit wagon on there, loving the colors on it, very fun. You know, um, certified B Corporation. I don't know what that means. I was hoping I'd just see some tiny print that said art by boopity boop boop, but I don't. So, if someone handed this to me at a party, I would go and double check that there was more than one. How's that? How's that for an endorsement? If I was handed this at a party, I would know that I would want more than one of them. So that's a good beer. So uh, generally, I'm not a beer drinker at parties uh, because I have a tiny bladder. I don't want to keep having to go to the restroom. But this one I would definitely drink. Oh, at a backyard yard party or barbecue over at my country estate. Um, I would love to go through an entire 12 pack of this in an afternoon and wind up in a coma somewhere on a deck. There you go. So, oh, day 2. Day 2 of the fabulous Advent beer calendar. I call this a success. I call this a lovely beer. And I thank you, Big Tall Paul, for sponsoring the ABC Advent Beer Calendar for 2025. Nice. I'm going to finish this down here in the fabulous brew room. Fabulous brew room with Jack and the Pope and Godzilla. And I will see you guys next time I got a beer to share. Which will probably be tomorrow, since it is the Advent Beer Calendar time. So, if you liked what I did here today, do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe.